Welcome to your April total solar eclipse reading. This is just a short intro. If you'd rather go straight to your reading, please find the timestamps in the description box below. This total solar eclipse will be happening on the 8th of April, and it is in the fearless and dynamic sign of Aries. With Aries energy, we can expect fearless, assertive behavior, going for what you want and not sitting back. A total solar eclipse is a new moon, so it has all that energy of new beginnings, new possibilities as a new moon. Except with a total solar eclipse, what happens is that the moon moves directly between the sun and the earth for a brief time, giving us the feeling of lights out, being in the dark. Things become very unclear. However, when the moon moves and the light of the sun returns, everything becomes illuminated, clear, and clarity is stronger than ever, and we are able to see our way forward. The total solar eclipse will bring elements like discovering a new path or direction, a big surprise coming your way, or something you never anticipated suddenly appearing. So I'm going to go ahead now and look at the oracle and tarot cards to see possibility coming in for you over this time. Welcome Virgo to your total solar eclipse reading. I'm going to start off with your oracle cards. This is going to give us our core messages, the main themes coming through for you. I will then go ahead and clarify everything further with the tarot to get deeper insight and deeper meaning. Virgo, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. So we just want to see what your final card is, and then we're going to see what this is all about for you, Virgo. The first energy you have is finding, and this is a lovely energy because when do we find something? When something has been lost. Now this could be an actual physical thing that was missing, or it could be something that was missing within you. But as you can see, my dearest Virgos, she's got a very content and happy look on her beautiful face as she gives herself a warm embrace. So we can anticipate that whatever you're about to find is something that's going to be good for you. You then have the very interesting energy of no. Wait, postpone, pause, say no. So, my dear Virgos, there's something that might come up over this total solar eclipse period where you need to take a step back. Something you need to look at closely. Maybe you need more information. Maybe somebody is keeping something from you. Once I pull the tarot, we will see what that is all about. And finally, you have the waxing moon energy. The energy is gaining momentum. Something is picking up. Something is growing. Something is coming to a climax. Now, my dear Virgos, with our core messages, there are times they relate to very separate and individual areas of your life. Sometimes our core messages can be connected to one another, and sometimes we get one cohesive message. It just depends on how the reading plays out. I'm going to start off here with finding, and I'm just going to get your clarifiers. So we want to see now what this finding energy is for Virgo, please. What is this finding energy? And we have the 10 of Cups and the 4 of Wands. My dear Virgos, whatever it is that you are finding, I can tell you now, it is simply wonderful. You have two very auspicious cards coming out. This energy of finding something, of course, as I mentioned, is going to be very different for everybody. But it's not something small. It's not a small energy. Even if it's something physical, if you lost something, it's something that had great meaning to you. Because what I am seeing is that it brings you to your energy of 10 of Cups. This energy she's feeling is resonating with the 10 of Cups energy, which is the happily ever after energy. Now remember, my dear Virgos, happily ever after is very specific to you. Here we see the happy family, the dancing children, but everybody's happily ever after is completely different. And we are speaking about something that is coming in that was missing in your life. So it could be, my dear Virgos, that you went through an incredibly lonely period, and then over the total solar eclipse period, you meet somebody, either romantically or as a friend, or in a new group that you join, but something happens that you find yourself not feeling so lonely and isolated. You could have this feeling of feeling very unseen and unappreciated in your romantic love relationship. And what we find over this solar eclipse period is that either you get the recognition you've been looking for, or your partner comes forward and just says, "I'm so sorry, Virgo," and don't say it often enough, but I love you and appreciate you. And it gives you our finding 10 of Cups feeling. Then, my dear Virgos, what we see with our 4 of Wands, that this total solar eclipse period is a period of celebration for you. And because it's coming through as our 4 of Wands, our 1111 card, I have a feeling this is going to be a very significant thing that you are going to be celebrating. So please take this in an area that resonates with you. You know, we are all missing different parts of ourselves. And like I said, it can come through literally, physically, emotionally, you name it. But when you find it, it's going to give you an immense amount of joy and happiness and have you celebrating at a soul level. So it's very wonderful to see. Now let us move on and see what No is all about, and I'm just going to get your clarifiers. So we just want to see now what this No energy is for Virgo, please. And we have the 9 of Cups and the 8 of Swords. Virgo, this message is a very unique and specific message, and it's just a gentle warning coming through for some of my Virgos. What I'm seeing here is that there might be somebody coming through, and they know you, Virgo. They know what means a lot to you. They know what you really desire. They know what you're wishing for. And somebody's coming through with a very big promise. They're going to be dangling a very big carrot in front of you. But you are being asked to be very cautious of whatever this is. It might seem like a wish fulfillment. This is our 9 of Cups energy. Whoever is making this offer, Virgo, might know you, might know what you dream of, might know what you wish for. But there is something here that is not quite right, because right next to it sits 8 of Swords. So for me, it's almost this energy of an empty promise. It could be some kind of an energy just to get you to do something or to say something, but it's going to bring you into a position of being caught. So, my dear Virgos, this is really nothing to worry about. It's just a gentle warning saying, Virgo, if something looks too good to be true. If somebody's making this huge promise, Virgo, join me in my business and you'll be a millionaire by the end of the year. Virgo, marry me and we are going to live in a villa in the south of France. You know, it's going to be something big and way out. Say no, my dear Virgos. Don't rush into anything that seems too good to be true, because chances are it is. With the energy of no and the energy of 8 of Swords coming through, my feeling is you might get yourself into a position that is going to have you feeling trapped in a way like, oh my gosh, what did I just get myself into? And then it's going to take some time and energy to get yourself out of it. So just keep that in the back of your mind. It's nothing to worry about. It's just about being alert. See who's making the offer, see what they're promising and offering, and then use your Virgo wisdom to pause, take a step back, say no, and see what exactly is going on before you make another move forward. So this, of course, will only relate to some of my Virgos. Let us move on and see what the energy is gaining momentum is all about, and I'm just going to get your clarifiers. Right, so we want to see now what this energy is for Virgo, please. And we have the 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands. Virgo, I do feel that this energy could very well relate to our finding energy. And a wonderful card coming through here is 10 of Wands, because 10 of Wands tells me this energy, before you find something, before you have that look of joy and satisfaction on your face, the energy of being in the position of looking, searching, wondering, when is it going to happen? How is it going to happen? When will this tough patch end for me? Comes to an end. 10 of Wands is a completion card, the end of carrying a heavy burden. You're about to put it down. You do not have far to go. And with that, we have a very wonderful message coming out with our 9 of Pentacles. The energy now, my dear Virgos, is working for you. This energy coming through is exceptionally positive. Whatever it is that has had this energy of a gap in your life. You know, sometimes when we walk around, my dear Virgos, with that empty feeling, you know, sometimes it can really weigh us down. Whether it is loneliness, whether it's the energy of lack, of poverty, of feeling unloved, unseen, unappreciated, it can come through in very many ways. But when that energy is now filled up, my gosh, my dear Virgos, it's going to put you in a position of feeling like you've come back to yourself. 9 of Pentacles speaks to us of the energy of feeling good in our skin, the energy of having all our needs met. We don't want for anything. We've made the right decisions. We've chosen the right roads. And now we can just bask in the sunlight and simply be our true selves. So, my dear Virgos, the energy is building. And as we get to the total solar eclipse, I think you're going to make a wonderful discovery that's going to lead you into this very wonderful and exciting energy. Right, let us move on now and see what your guides would like to share with you. So we want to see what Virgo's guides would like to share with them, please. Right. New beginnings, Divine Father, number 11. Now, Virgo, we have number 11 repeating for us twice. And as I mentioned, the number 11 is a high spiritual and a high vibrating number. So now we have two very big confirmations about something very significant coming in for you over this total solar eclipse period. And Divine Father comes in and confirms for us that what we have seen and spoken about over here is truly a new beginning. Something ends that you now put down a heavy burden, and Divine Father opens up a new door for you, a new door, my dear Virgos, that you're going to walk through, a new door that is blessed, that is meant for you, and what's waiting for you on the other side, my dear Virgos, is going to be very fulfilling at a deep soul level. Looks like it's going to be a wonderful period for you. So, that's all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful and meaningful total solar eclipse period, and I'm sending you all so much love.